What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 718 underscore TV live with Madden NFL 20 online head-to-head play. I'm on try to rank up as these Giants. I am a diehard Giants fan, so will be a little bit of a struggle. But to note, I do have a free $25 raffle prize giveaway. At 1,500 followers over on Twitch. I need you guys to definitely go over to my Twitch and follow that at BXBrother718. Facebook followers are welcome as well. Just hit that follow button. Hit that link as well. You know what? Actually, before I do that, let me update. The Google Sheet. That way I can get your Facebook names on there as well. I think it only shows the Twitch followers. It definitely does. All right, so we'll add Twitch name. Slow today. Well, not slow. Stop. Why? That. Go. Brush that. Here we go. Four. Okay, back to Doc. And let's go. Yo, Brandon, what's going on, bro? How everything with you, man?
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we
Cowboys.
welcome you to MetLife
Never fails,
Stadium
man.
here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired
Never
up
fail.
by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
I don't think I play any other team out here, man, than the Cowboys.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Line 54. Watch the pass. See Griffin.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Let's get off the field. Back. No. yes. Check 50. Snap.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got his man. This is Tate. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We
Some think
appreciate
the
you,
teams
big
really won't
dog.
throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Oh, man, if you could just hold your blocks and get to that outside, I'm on. Oh, he put the blitz on that side.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Because what he's going to do is going to follow it.
Break. 54, right there. 54 Mike. Watch the backer. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Five. Twist. Hey. Watch the motion. Five.
From the gun, Jones.
Okay.
The attempt on the dive.
Oh, you're going to follow
He
that.
has it. What a catch. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Barkley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Come on,
That
Space.
sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Down. 18 Gator. Go. Check, bunt set. Hey, watch. Hey, seam 6. Strong right. Check, 48's the mic. Check. Ready.
On 2nd and 12, Jones.
Nice.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Nice.
Chidobe
Should've threw
Awuzie
that
with a
lower.
pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a
I should've
rookie
threw it lower.
QB. What
That's my
lesson can you
problem
learn
sometimes.
there?
Well, understand this.
Nah, what we
You
doing,
saw
what we doing,
zone
what we
in
doing,
college,
what we doing.
and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Here's Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Prescott to throw it. That's complete to Kyle.
Okay.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Probably shouldn't do this.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Complete to Jason Witten. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard
He don't
line.
get no time
Nice
to,
job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get
No time for
to the end
adjustment.
zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On third down, Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Running with Elliott. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The 1st down carry by Elliott. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Give me that.
And this
Give
is
me that.
going to be intercepted.
Give me that.
For the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the intended target. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury. Obviously, that hurts the Giants, who are having a quarterback change. And look, Daniel Jones looked good, but they're going to need Saquon Barkley in that backfield.
In a big way. Not just as a runner, obviously, but his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, make plays in open space. 4 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Horrible news, not just for the Giants, but how about fantasy football teams? All right, if you've got Saquon Barkley, many of you selected him at number 1 in your draft. Now he's going to be out for a decent portion of the season.
You better hit your waiver wire and get Wayne Gallman quickly. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Barkley. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier.
God,
for this
get out of
halftime.
my fucking way, man.
Highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Right now in the second quarter on the defensive side, they got to feel pretty good about what they're doing.
They should embrace the feeling they have now, embrace the way that they're playing, and continue that through the half. I know defensive coordinators, sometimes they overthink it, start wondering how they're going to be attacked. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
12 yards on the return that time, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Being chased out left. Completes it to Jason Witten. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. throwing. Prescott. And that's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Draw play, Elliott, and an alley to run. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. He's got his target, it's Cobb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
So you can't even make your adjustment with this guy. He's so quick with it.
Good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, he almost got away.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Elliott.
Straight up the gut.
There he goes, right side.
Good touchdown. Good touchdown.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. 66 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Whoosh.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
48 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 49, check 49, check 49.
Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Jones. From the gun. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
First game of the
and
day. First game of the day, and I'm playing like a
defense
burger,
has
man.
Touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Big facts, man. Big facts. I'm buns right now, man.
And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball.
But you guys see who I'm fucking with, though, man. I'm with these Giants, man.
Defensive backs who get beat for a long
I can easily pick a top-tier team, man. It'll be a different outcome.
Right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there.
Come on, Daniel.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
This shit right
How
here,
things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on second down. Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Marr able to put this one through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go one more.
Go. Throwing Jones. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's go. Get set. Ready?
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And Tate's got it. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Jones now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. 8, read. Defense wins championships, baby. Get it.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hey, exit. Switch. Switch. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Yo, go, go. Man, move it. You got to get that. Hit it.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Jones throwing on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has it.
This one is done. Good game, my friend. All right, we got to come back and redeem ourselves. I'm going to try these Giants one more time. One more time. 33 and 26.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Nah, Nolan, I feel you, man. You got to understand, I'm still at a disadvantage, man. Got these Giants, O-line trash versus the Cowboys. You know, it's a different type of tune. Trust me when I tell you, I can't play this game.
For the former Nittany Lion, this is Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. This is Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 60 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Hey, that I-form just got me a TD, though, man.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Prescott now eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across
I really can't get my
midfield
setup
and
quick
inside the
enough, man.
45.
It's killing me.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Try it again.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Here we go. Go right in. 57.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer
Nah, he's
that
definitely a
old
joke, though,
grass that we
man.
used to play on,
I wish I had some
chew it
fucking
up.
time to set up my
Now
shit,
we've
though,
got
but I
that
can't.
artificial surface. You
He's
see the
actually really
pellets
good
go
at
up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At hiking the ball quick as fuck.
Looking to throw. Prescott flushed out. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dexter Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he takes it down to
Went for
the
that damn
10-yard
little
line.
smoke play.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Prescott now, option right. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Prescott now, option right. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Now Prescott, flush to his right.
Right. Oh, but he got a touchdown.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
What play you suggest, though?
Risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Look at me, zipper.
On the run, it's Barkley.
I could have got through there. Oh, man.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I
also,
think now
all right,
that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Ready? 10-2 saw. 54. Line 54. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Bravo. 80 weapon. Check. Fire.
On 3rd and 2, Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run with Barkley. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Hey, Zoo. Right there. Go. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Ready.
2nd and 6.
Come on, Daniel.
Swings one that's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, let go. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 48 for Mike. Get it.
On 3rd down, Jones. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
All right, copy that. I just seen that message, so we will work on that next.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
I don't know why my dude fell like that, though.
The Giants get there. Alec he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Going right side, he has Witten. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Give
right
it there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
They got some damn plays on him.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Marr is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separate.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 76 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Gotta
Well, you
get
know
my
he can be
kids in about
explosive, and he's ultra
20
explosive
minutes.
there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some
Use
teams
3-4 under
start a half,
or over.
other teams just go, okay,
all right,
these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Again, it's Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right
play,
at
man.
the line.
Cover 3, go.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Now Austin. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. Fights loose. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Prescott. Trying to get... Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
He's going to let one fly for Tate, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, look, 48. Hey, we gonna make the 48 right now. Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go. 48. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. Now
Jones. Operating from the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They go to Elliott again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. They go for it on 4th and goal, but then lines up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. They begin with a run by Barkley, and he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Back to throw. Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force
Daniel
it in
is the worst. I cannot play with these Giants
he felt
again,
like
man.
he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And oh, that is going to be